What's going on, guys? Jack here, and today we're going to be talking about some print-on-demand niche-related things, and more specifically, we're going to be talking about using multiple niches in print-on-demand versus sticking to one specific niche in print-on-demand. So one of the main questions a lot of people are asking, especially when they're getting started in print-on-demand, is how many niches should I focus on? Should I focus on one niche? Should I focus on multiple? And that question can be pretty confusing at first. So what is the difference between one niche and multiple? Well, there's a lot of differences, but the main differences are that one niche has a target audience of that niche specifically. You're going to have a lot more repeat buyers, people viewing your shop and going to other listings because they're similar or they're in the same interest. And the thing is, you are limited to that audience of that niche, but you also have a much higher conversion rate when you're just focusing on one audience and they can see multiple designs in that niche on your shop because you are targeting just them and you're not having all these other designs that you would have in a general shop. Now, when you have multiple niches, generally you want to create a general shop. So your store would have collections or sections of where different niches would be located, and this allows you to try new niches pretty much every single day, and you can also capitalize on trends. And you're really able to choose the types of niches you want to design for. So if you don't want to design for a specific niche, then you don't have to. You can mix it up every day. You can focus on a niche that is selling. So if you have a bunch of niches that you've made designs for and you have one that is selling a lot, you can remake that design or remake designs in that niche to further your investment into the niche, but you're not stuck with one specific niche. So if you don't pick the right niche, you can just make designs for another one, which is why I really do like having multiple niches, but I definitely see the value in doing both multiple niches and one niche stores. So the question you might be asking now, which I kind of just answered, is can I do both? And yes, you can do both. You can have multiple shops on a lot of platforms also, like Etsy, Redbubble, and they let you sign up for multiple shops. You can use the same payment information. You might want to send them an email first, but they let you sell on different shops, and then you can have one store that is general designs, all your niches there. You can test niches over there. Then you can have another store, just specific niche. You can make it just that one niche, and then you have two shops separate of each other that are doing both one niche shop and general shop, which means you can have the advantages of both. And why would you? Not all print-on-demand platforms support niche designers. Like Merch by Amazon is not going to really cater to someone who just designs for one niche because there's no shops there. There's nothing like that unless you're linking to your Merch by Amazon listings of that niche. There's not really a point of having just one niche because your designs are never really interconnected on there. They all act as a separate listing. They're not connected to a shop. So when it comes to Merch by Amazon, you definitely would probably want to stick to just doing multiple niches, and you can test out the waters with that. You can add in all sorts of things to Merch by Amazon, but the reason you would want to have a single niche shop or a single niche designs and multiple niche designs is because you can expand your earning potential by having multiple shops in multiple areas. You can see the benefits of not only having a general store but also one niche store, so you can really weigh where you want to put all your eggs in or all your effort into, which basket. And either way, if you choose to leave one store, it's still going to be making money passively in the meantime. So the sky is the limit. It really matters how much effort you want to put into either of these stores, general shop or a niche shop. You are going to be able to get results from both, and there's definitely benefits and advantages that come with each, but I definitely would recommend trying out doing one or the other, and then after you've built one up, you can try the other one out and see which one works best for you. So with that being said, let's go take a look at some examples. I'm gonna be using Redbubble for the examples, but this also applies to Etsy and anywhere else that has shops. Now this shop is a niche-based shop, but it's a little bit of an obscure niche. This is a very popular seller on Redbubble. This person has made so much money off these simple designs, but basically the niche is funny and sarcasm. So it's a very, very broad niche, yes, but it is still a niche because someone is going to see one of these designs. They can click on his shop, and when they see their shop, they're going to see that like there's other designs that are pretty similar, and they're pretty generic, so people are going to want to buy designs from here that aren't just the one they clicked on, which means this is applying to one specific audience, which makes it a niche shop or a single niche shop. They obviously do have things on here that cater to certain people, and not everyone's going to like everything, but this is a lot more niche down, while still kind of staying general. So this is one other way that you can kind of get the best of both worlds. But really, in the end, it's a niche shop because they're doing the same exact style of thing and they're catering to the same audience, which is really just funny, kind of sarcastic sayings, and they're putting them on shirts with simple text. Next up, we have Shirt Rec, and this shop is pretty general. So they have some best sellers here, and they only have 389 designs, which isn't a ton, but you can really do well when you have a general shop because you are targeting so many audiences. If we scroll down to the bottom here, they have 5,000 favorites, which is quite a bit. That indicates that they probably have made a couple thousand sales, in my opinion. I could be wrong, that's just a guess. But if we take a look, another great example is that they have these things here, like if I go to best selling, jujitsu and coffee, and they have repeated this jujitsu and coffee with other sayings because I'm assuming that one sold pretty good and they're just trying to really milk the profits off this one thing. So they've seen that their jujitsu and coffee design was working well, so they added some more jujitsu designs, and that's really as simple as it gets. You pretty much make designs for general shops. You see a sale, you see multiple sales on one design, and you can recreate that or cater to that audience on your general shop because you don't have a limit to what niche you can post in. You can really expand that. So someone who like jujitsu and coffee might also like jujitsu, train like a beast. So they can add multiple things to their shop that aren't completely related in the same niche, but they are somewhat related to the things that are already selling. And that's why I really do like general shops. So to wrap it all up, I would say that if you're going to do a niche shop or a general shop, you really want to stick to one or the other, especially when you're getting started in print on demand, because if you try to do both at the same time, it's going to be juggling a lot and it's going to be hard to keep up with both. So put all your effort into one or the other to start, and then once you've built one up, you can then decide, okay, I'm going to try the other one out. I'm going to make another shop on Redbubble or on Etsy, and you can then expand your print-on-demand business by having multiple shops and not just limiting yourself to one niche, but having a general shop, a one niche shop, another one niche shop. You can really expand this as far as you want to go, and you can have a lot of shops on multiple platforms. So when you have one niche shop, you can put that on another platform. So if I had a niche shop on Redbubble, I could also put it on Etsy, and I could see if the results are similar. But if it's successful on one, there's a good chance you're going to see similar results on the other platform. So the good thing is also you can apply this to general shops. If you have a general shop on Redbubble that's selling really well, chances are you upload those listings to Etsy, especially the ones that are selling on Redbubble, and you're going to be able to also milk some profits on that site too. If you guys found this video helpful whatsoever, please leave a like, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.